Oh, Lord have mercy. Hello. Please let me know if you can hear me, whoever is on. Hold on, let me see this. How y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Wait, hold on. I need to figure out this thing. Okay, so, okay, the comments are on the side. Can anybody comment? I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Hi, Victoria. Please let me know if you can hear me. Oh, good, this thing. How you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Let's just give it a few more minutes. I know I'm like a few minutes behind schedule. Let's give it about a couple more minutes and then we can get it going. In the meantime, let's get some music going. How's the lockdown going, Victoria? I hope you guys are, it's getting better out there. All right, okay, I got 12 people, so I guess we can get started. So, let's see. Wait, so how do you get to see like, well, I know 7 people are watching, but I need to get used to this thing. So, but anyway, hi Marie, hi Awa. Hope you guys all doing well. So, let's get this started because I know people have things to do on their Saturdays. So I'm not gonna take up everybody's time. So, as promised, here I am. This is like, okay, so as much as I do like my random videos all the time, this is actually a little bit nerve-wracking because this is a little bit more serious, but but we're gonna try to make it as fun as possible. So I'm gonna give y'all one disclaimer. You guys know I bust into my Niger accent once in a while, so I'll be switching it over. So y'all don't mind me, just just go with the flow. But I just want to say thank you guys for showing up, for taking time out of your Saturday to come over and hang out with me and talk about this finance stuff. Because I figured with all the craziness going on Facebook, all the drama, all the foolishness, I'm like, you know what? We need to do something that, at least can help somebody. So for me, this is something that I have been thinking about for like a really, really, really long time. And I've been procrastinating, like, do it, don't do it, because I don't know if people would, want to watch something like this. But I say, you know what, forget it. If it's something that will help somebody, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I don't know if I should introduce myself because I feel like everybody's watching should probably know me, but I'll just give you guys a little back story about me. As most of you know, I'm Anna Monday, and I've been here in the States, Jesus Christ, oh Lord have mercy, 17 years. It's too long, but I've been here that long. Of course, I'm from Gambia. My parents are Gambians, and I was actually born in Liberia. Funny fact. So we were there for the first 10 years, and then the war happened. We had to flee, go to Ivory Coast, and then finally back to Gambia, which we stayed for, another 10 years. And then I ended up moving to the States. So moving to the States is pretty much where my story began. I got here, started school, all that good jazz, but I ended up being here by myself. So no family, really, like a few friends, but everybody lived out of state. And then I ended up having a kid, early on, and I had to be a single mom. So being a single mom, I was able to maneuver life, on my own with no roommates, no nothing, and I figured it out. And at that time, I was making like $8 an hour. So imagine making $8 an hour. I was able to pay rent and at least have some food to eat. I mean, granted, there were days where I had noodles for like a whole week, but I paid the bills. And as time went by, I was able to get another job, and a little bit more money started coming in. But us, we just, you start buying things that you feel like you don't need. But so I just figured that, years have gone by, I've made more money, but I haven't been able to save as much as I would want to. And it's not like the money is not there. It's there, but the year starts and the year ends, and you find yourself in the exact same predicament that you started in. So, but anyway, so the reason why I'm doing this is because I want us to basically, like, talk about our finances, and so we can all be on the same page. So we'll mainly be talking about saving money, different tips, investing money, and all of that good jazz. So basically, why I decided to do this again is because this coronavirus has, given us a lot of time to sit back and reflect on what, life has been. And we've been always on the run, like nonstop. You're working on the weekends, you have bills to pay, you have your kids you have to take care of. And we've never had the time to like stop and just think about what we need to do. So I decided that I'm just going to reflect and figure out like why my finances haven't just gotten where they need to be. Now, granted, I decided to go look at my bank account like at the end of the year to see like, where my money was, and I realized the amount of money that I made and what I had left just did not make any sense whatsoever. And I'm sitting here looking at myself like, Anna, how in the world that you have this much money and the year has ended and nothing, like you don't have that much left. Now if you guys are like me, January 1st we are the resolution people. Today is the day. Today we are saving money. In fact, come December 31st, I will have $10,000 in my bank account, and year after year, as you are starting January 1st, you reach December 31st, same same situation. How you started is the same way how you ended. The same way we do the whole workout thing. I have this fat gut that has never went away. But every January 1st, oh, this is the year. I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to eat healthy. And then by February 1st, the gym membership has gone has gone out the door. So basically, I just sat and thought about it. Like, there's no way that, the year should start and the year should end with the same amount of money. And I know I can save money because a couple of years ago, when Martin and I were getting married, we set a budget, we set a deadline, and we were able to save a couple of like a few thousands of dollars, so it can be done. So now what we need to do now is just figure out how to get to that point. I might sound like I'm rambling, so you guys just bear with me. This is like my first video, and I don't even hold on. Let me take a look and see who's. Did anybody say anything? 24 watching. Hey, baby, you watching me too? Hey, Manya. Yeah, that's it's Martin's backdrop that I needed to borrow. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Cece. Hey, Issa, I see you guys. So yeah, so back to I just wanted to, give you guys shout outs and, all the 33 people watching. And like I said, bear with me. This is my first video and I want to make sure like I get it right. So again, for the longest, you're trying to do it right. You just can figure out, especially us as Gambians, we have family back home. We have different emergencies coming here and there. Like it just never stops. So what made me concerned the most and decided to do this with you guys is I want to have accountability because I know if multiple people are watching me, I can fail. So as this year have started, you guys will be waiting for me December 31st to see how much money I have invested, I have saved, and have this process of work. So if I have people actually watching me do it, I feel like I'm more obligated to stay on track and basically stay on course. And then so we would go into, let me see here. I think I just lost my train of thought for a split second there. And also I want you guys to join me on the journey. Again, the main reason I did it is not enough for no monetary stuff. This is just me sharing everything that I've learned. And what scared me the most is with this Corona stuff. And last year, most of us ended up losing a lot of family members, a lot of friends that we were close to. And I sat and I was thinking, I said, God forbid, if something were to happen to me or Martin today, are we financially stable enough to be for the kids to be set for, at least for a short period of time? And that answer is no. And I know for a fact that there is a whole lot of people, in, different household that rings truth to also. So I'm like, there is no way that, with me being a single person, I was able to survive from making $8 an hour to where I'm at now. I'm not about to tell y'all how much I'm making. That's personal. But anyway, I make some decent money. So, but with my husband too, combining income, there shouldn't be any reason why we should be in the predicament that we're in. So it scared me that much to think that we need to do something for our kids. So today, there are lots and lots and lots of different videos I'm gonna do, but for today, what I want us to do as a group, if you're willing to join this, awesome journey, because we're gonna be making some coins. We gonna be like, yes, whoo, Lord have mercy. I know about y'all, but we gonna make this money. So, but anyway, so the plan is, what I want you guys to first do is I want you to think about your budget. Go back like me and review what you've been doing over the years, what's worked out for you, what hasn't worked out for you, and what you want to gain, what plans you want to make out of this. Because today's plan is for me to only talk about goals. So today will only be about goal setting. We need to set our goals, just because if we have goals, then we have something to focus on. And I've been guilty of that. Like, I'll set a goal, but then I won't set up like any time frame. I won't set up like, I'll just say, oh, this is what I want to do. But come on, everybody can set a goal, but you can set a goal and then don't start it. So number one is to reflect. Number two is to decide that, okay, you know what, this is the right time and this is what I want to do. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about is like your goal setting. So me included, like I told you from the get-go, I'm actually doing this. So I don't have any money in there. Well, I have a small, tiny bit. Well, you can't count it for anything. That one, money, something slaps me tomorrow. The money will be finished. So we're doing this together. So we all gonna save as we go. So, but again, back to the goals, you need something to hold on to. It's gonna help you fighting like procrastination, because a whole lot of us, like I guess, life, like we are good at talking, we're good at making plans, but getting up and doing it is a whole different story. So the goals will help you stay on track, and the goals will help us be accountable. Like I said, I want you guys to hold me accountable, and I want to hold you guys accountable too, so we can all do it together. We got tips and tricks for each other and share what we have. Like I said, this is all love and sharing. That's all I want to do. So basically, I want you to think about your goal. Then I want you to write your goal down, because most of the time I find that once you write it down, then at least it's somewhere where you can see it all the time. So think of like specific goals that you want to accomplish. I'll give you a few long-term and short-term goals here in a second that you can kind of contemplate. These are my goals for now, but if any of them speaks to you, you can add them to your goal, because I feel it's general goals that most of us would try to at least take advantage of. So we're gonna set the goals. You say how much you want to start saving, or what your goal is, how much money you want to have in your retirement, or whatever the case you need your goal to be, and then put a time frame on when. So we're gonna take baby steps, because if I was 300 pounds and said in 10 days, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, it's going to be a lie. So we're going to start with baby steps, and then we're going to grow into it. So we're gonna make a plan, and then we're going to stick with the plan. So I'll try to do this like every week, because I have so many different things I want to share. Of course, I can do it in one video. So we will go over a whole bunch of stuff, man, like budgeting, like savings. Your sister, she loves to shop. I have some secrets for you people. My outfits that I wear, if I tell you people how much I have been paying, hey, you will not believe it though. But me, hey, I'm a coupon shopper. So don't worry, my girls, don't worry. I got tips and tricks for y'all. We gonna be saving money, but we still gonna be looking cute. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Anyway, so now let's talk about short-term goals. So short-term goals is one thing that I learned from Dave Ramsey. I don't know anybody of y'all like watch some of Dave Ramsey's video, but if you don't, I encourage you to look into Dave Ramsey on YouTube. He's like the financial guru, and I follow some of his steps a whole lot. So basically, first step is to build an emergency fund. So an emergency fund could be anything from 500 to 1,000. But at least something in your bank account where if you left your house today and you get a flat tire or something's wrong with your engine, you're not going to worry about where the money is coming from. So your emergency fund should be like your first short-term goal. Then we're going to jump into paying debt. Now I have a whole lot of like suggestions and stuff that I have learned over the past few months on what we can do to help, especially like credit card debt. The thing is, I suffered before I learned this credit card trick. Hey, Father Jesus, I suffered. My people, you don't even understand though. The amount I paid for one credit card for 5 years, I was just paying minimum balance, thinking life is good. For 5 years, the balance did not move. I say, hey, how can you have $2,000 credit for 5 years? You are paying $2,000 credit and the credit never finishes. So, but anyway, I have a whole bunch of tips on how we can work on our credit cards and different debts that we can pay, and then we can go from there. And then we got to figure out how to stick to our budget. Me, I'm guilty of that again. The problem I've always ran into is I'll go have a budget and walk out, go to the store. In America, they set you up for failure every day. You walk up in a store, impulse. I'm one of the worst people when it comes to impulse buying. Like I see it, I want it, I buy it. Boom. Like no excuse. That's why I'm in the predicament that I'm in now. I have no discipline. So you have like me, Hold on, let me take a quick break. Let me get some quick shout outs. Who's there again? Can you book this lady for an interview? Thank you, Cece. I'm trying to. I'm still nervous, but I'm trying to get there. We all love the money and we want to do it. So, hi, Effie. Love you, babe. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, okay. So, like I said, we're gonna talk about the budgeting. Next week, my plan is to do a whole budget video. I'll show you guys like my budget, like how much we pay like every month, like for what we need for the month, and what's going into savings, what's going into different stuff. Again, all of this started last month. So before last month, I was doing nothing. So next month I will do the budgeting, and I'll show you guys, and if it helps anybody, good for you. But anyway, so back to the short-term goals. Preferably if you can save about 30% of your income, that would be great. Now I know it's doable. Like I said, most of us, when we came into this country, or most of us that have been in the workforce for years, 9 out of 10, you've been getting pay raises, you've been getting bonuses, or you've been promoted to other jobs. And what's been happening is you get paid, and then you want to live like the masses now. Hey, as soon as you don't get extra $10 an hour, you don't go buy motor. First thing, oh, now I have to go buy my Gucci bag. I have to upgrade my house. I was living in a one small bedroom. I have passed that stage now. Now I have to promote myself and go buy a 3-bedroom condo. Now that money that you were supposed to put, you have now added to your income. And that's basically what has been an issue for a whole lot of people. As soon as you get a little bit of money, instead of now using that extra money that you are now making to, invest into something else, boom, you are jumping now. Now you want to go buy the Gucci bag. Us, you have to look fly. You have to represent yourself. As you stay broke, breakfast money, no the deal. You are still trying to enjoy the small money you've made. So basically, the plan is to be able to save 30%. I know I can do it. Like I said, for my wedding, I was able to save almost like 30 grand in a year. Me and Martin. So I know it can be done. So the thing is, it's just the discipline. So, but once we work on our budget, and once we work on, like, you look at your budget and see where your extra spendings have been going, then I'll have tips and tricks about how to save money, or when you go into the grocery store, how to not take your credit card. I have a whole bunch of stuff that we will go through, but that will be on another video. And then the next one on your short-term goal should be creating an investment account. Now, again, I'll have a whole video on just investments that I just got into a month ago, thanks to Matar. Hey, shout out Matar, you're in here. So my big brother Matar actually was able to get me into the whole investing in the stock markets bit. So I've been learning. I'm still new to it, but I'm still getting into getting to know a lot. So I will share what I know. And then, of course, if there are people here who are into it and have learned a whole lot, I'm willing to, bring you on so we can all help and share with others if you're willing to. But if you notice, most of us, when we make money, we tend to just throw the money into our savings account. Savings account here in the States, I don't know about, other places, you're getting 0.01%. So you can have that same money in your bank account for 20 years, and it's really not going to grow like much or nothing. So what most of these rich people got an edge on us is because they have their emergency fund, they have their savings, let's say 2 or 3 months worth of emergency savings, and the rest of their money, they throw it in the stock market, or they invest it. The good thing about the investments is you technically, if you invest the right way, you will never lose money. You're gaining money, and then that's money that you can actually pass on to your children. And that's how most of these well-off people have been able to get their kids on a startup. Again, that's another video that we would get into, but I just want you to add this investing thing on your list if you think that's something that you might get into. Initially, I was scared because I was like, I don't want to put any money and I'm going to, lose and all that stuff. But I think fear makes us lose a lot of things. And sometimes you just have to take the risk to be able to do it and accomplish what you need to. And then the last one would be saving for retirement. I know most of us might have 401k retirement at our jobs, but that's not the only place you can actually save for retirement. There's a Roth IRA where you can put money into. Again, there's stock markets, there's like different source of income. There's a whole lot of stuff that you can do to prepare yourself for retirement. I don't know about y'all, but me, I'm not trying to be here. Now, before I say this, no offense to Walmart and the greeters at Walmart. But all I'm saying is, me personally, Anna Monday, I refuse to be 85 years old and be greeting somebody at Walmart entrance. So the best way is to save and get out early. You live your life instead of working 9 to 5 until you're 85 years old. So anyway, and be a Walmart greeter. I love the Walmart greeters. They're like the sweetest people. Like they're just so sweet though. So no offense to them, no offense, but I just don't want to be there at 85 saying hello to y'all. I love y'all, but no thank you. But but anywho, so that completes for me. That's my short-term goal for now. So if I hope some of you got pen and people writing down some of these things. And then we're going to talk about our long-term goals. Now, some of you, Martin and I haven't bought a house yet because, we just moved to Atlanta. COVID happened, a whole bunch of, stuff. But for those that own homes, a good long-term plan would be trying to figure out how to pay off your home. If you accomplish all the ones above, paying out your debt, all the credit cards, and living within your means. Do not go buy Gucci bag because they have given you $2,000 bonus check. That's money you put it in the stock market, 2,000, huh? By the time the year is over, if you see money where you don't make, don't go buy Gucci bag. It will sit on your counter collecting dust. I'm telling you. Anyway, back to back to myself. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is so much foolishness. Anywho, so the next one will be, so becoming mortgage free. So if you can, a lot of people here, because of course you make minimum house payment, you're going to be paying mortgage for like 30 years. So, but once you're able to accomplish like paying like all your debts from your short term, so that's money you can actually invest into like paying off your home. So now you have extra change to spare. So instead of having a 30-year mortgage, you can double up that money, pay it off quickly, and save as much interest money as you can save. Like I said, once I get to this credit card thing, if you the amount of money people are losing paying this minimum payment, like I said, I suffer though. I will make sure anybody who can listen to me, do not pay. Can you hear me? Do not pay only minimum payment. Can you hear me? But I will come back to that on another day. Anyway, so the next one for long term will be saving for our kids' education. Now, again, that's another really like long video that I might have to do because again, based on my research, there is a whole lot of things that we can do to help our kids. And for me, honestly speaking, the whole 17 years that I was here, there's so many things that I know now that I wish I knew before. And unfortunately, do not come for me on this one. I'm begging you people, please. But our people, tend to have the tendencies to hide information from people in fear of the person getting better than them or getting more progress in life. Everybody has their own luck, So for me, if I knew what I know now, my life would have been so much better because I've wasted so much money and I've wasted so much time, and all it would have taken was somebody telling you, hey, Anna, look, okay, I've been here for 20 years or I've lived here. This is what I can share, with you. This is what you need to do. Like my sister Cece is watching. She hasn't been here that long, but ask her from the day that she got here. Like she didn't have to suffer like me or me, I suffered. But unfortunately for her, she came after I've been through everything that I've been through, and I have been able to, at least give her tips and tricks as to how to go about things in life, and it made her life a whole lot easier. Unfortunately for most of us, we didn't have that. But now we have a chance to either start or help the kids who are just now getting out of college or about to go to college, and then our children. You know what I'm saying? Like our children, there's so many things that we can do. I mean, me personally, I'm still a part of it because I have a 16-year-old, and I will tell you that I do not currently like have a, a big amount of college savings for her, which in the end we ended up trying to look for scholarships for these kids. We tried to make them do all these extra things because most of the time us as parents, we're not in the position to pay for their college, or they end up with student loans which they would now have to pay for until they're like 65 years old, and that's if they're fortunate enough to get a good paying job. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'll do a video. I've researched and I've learned a lot on different things we can do to help our children and set them up for success. Again, most of these successful people, I've seen what they've done to get their kids ahead. I wish most of us knew that before, but again, it's better late than never. Most of us still have a lot of young kids that we can help, and they will be financially secure, and we can go to sleep at night knowing that, one, we have our own retirement money and we don't need their if they buy us gifts, fine, but we'll be able to take care of ourselves without having to rely on our children to take care of us. Let's see. Hold on one second. To go to my late posted math credit intro. Girl, I'm telling you, this. Hey, yeah. Don't worry. I will do this credit video because the software I don't suffer for this country for this interest rate business. My first one was only $500. Bank of America. Okay, madam, I they pay. I they pay every month. They say just pay minimum. You are in this country, no, nobody tell you any better. I just they pay $25 every month. You pay 25. 3 years later, the balance is 450. I say, what happened? I call. They say, oh, the money you were paying was just going towards the principal. I said, principal? So you are trying to tell me all this money that I have been giving you, you just decide that you are going to keep it? I said, they say, well, if you want to pay it off, you have to pay extra. I said, why anybody did not tell me? You send me credit card balance and say, pay minimum of 25. Huh? So me, I'm sitting here just paying 25. Year in, year out. Just they give free money. Just they give. And you know us, when you're broke that time, you pay 25, then you go swipe the card again, take 25 back out. You pay 50, you go swipe the 50. Hey, wonder shall never end. We don't suffer. But anyway, back to my no, the credit card. Trust me, Asana, I promise you, we're gonna talk about this credit card stuff because I have so many tips and tricks, and people that have stuff on their credit that have been like, there's so many things that I realize that a lot of people don't know, and this is why I want to do this, like out of the kindness of my heart. I don't have to, but I'm the queen of research. I live my life morning to night. I'm on YouTube University and Google University. So I just feel like I don't want to hold this information to myself. I don't have a lot to offer people, but if this is something that would at least even help one person, I will sleep in peace. That's all I want. That's all I'm doing this for. But anyway, so back to my long-term goals. So once we save for the kids' education, like I said, we're going to have a video about that. I have different things I'll tell you guys about. And then we're going to create multiple sources of income. Now, the people that, again, are successful in life, none of them have just one source of income. Think about it this way. You got one job. If something were to happen to you today, let's say you go to work, especially, I'm sure this has actually happened to a lot of people during this coronavirus period, where you got laid off from work. You know, some of us were fortunate enough, they just, let us continue on working from home. But imagine, you having just one source of income, and boom, you go to work one day, they say it's over. You got to go home. You don't have a job anymore. Not everybody, some of our people here, unfortunately, bete amunkate and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, you have no other source of income. There's no money coming in from nowhere. Then you catch yourself borrowing money. You catch yourself doing all kinds of things to, just to be able to survive, So or like you said, borrow money, go to loan sharks. Loan sharks, like I said, America, they will offer you everything, anything you want. Oh, there's an offer for it, but to pay it back, you will suffer. You know. So basically, the point about this is get another source of income. Either you get a part-time job. Again, there's a whole video I want to do about it of different suggestions I have as to what kind of stuff you want to get into. So I will do a quick video one of these days and just share different tips and tricks and ideas as to what to do to get a few income. But for me personally, when I was saving for my wedding, I had a full-time job, but what did I do? Because I knew I still had bills to pay, but I still wanted to save for this wedding. And I was making enough, but I still needed more. So I got a part-time job. It was exhausting. It was tiring. But when you have a goal to accomplish and you know that you can accomplish it in a short amount of time, sometimes just go and do what you have to do. So, Yombe, which kind of financial background? YouTube University, oh. YouTube University and Google is my life, and I read books. That is it. So, but anyway, that's all I've done the whole year since the corona hit. Like I said, I decided to get serious about it, and that's what I've done this whole time. And like I said, now that I know a little bit than I did before, I'm just gonna share. But yeah, so back to the income thing. So a lot of us, first of all, making extra money in this place shouldn't be an excuse for anybody. Literally, you can walk inside your house. They say another man's trash is another man's treasure. You see an old picture frame that has been collecting dust for 10 years. Put it on Facebook Market and see if somebody will not buy it instantly. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. Our people that like, in fact, I was going to do a special video for our girls. The ones that will go buy outfit one time, because now you have taken photo on the inside, you cannot wear the outfit anymore. So now, as part of extra income, like I said, I'll do a video, but let me just say this one. As part of your money saving venture, go inside your closet. All those outfits that has been sitting there collecting dust because you refuse to wear them before anybody else see you in the street again with the same outfit as if you did not buy it. I told you I did a video years ago and said I will not fall for that referendum. I would not do it. I will wear my clothes, and I dare somebody to come tell me, why did you wear this again? And see if we will not fight, even though I don't know how to fight. But anyway, so a little bit you can do. Just go in your house. Find things around the house that you don't need. Put it online. I guarantee you, somebody will buy it. There's so many things that you can do online to make extra money, It's super easy. So again, I'll do another video and share, tips and suggestions that I have when it comes to that. And then the last one will be early retirement. Like I said, I've already made my reference to not want to work till 85. Now, living here in the States, most of us have caught ourselves working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or you work 9 to 5, you get up, you either have a side hustle you need to work on, or you have family to take care of, and it's like nonstop. Now, me personally, I do not want to wait until I'm 65 to start enjoying life. I don't know about you people, but me, no, I do not want to. I want to travel the world. I want to enjoy life before I get into a wheelchair, or before they start baking me in the sun, as a great grandparent. So the ultimate goal for this is to be able to save enough where at least by 50, 55, you're out of the job market. You still have source of income coming in, which I'm going to talk about on another video. So you still have money coming in with you not working, but at the same time, you would be able to, live life. Live life. Most of us, as bad as the corona has been, I think for me, my entire life, this is basically like the first time that I've had enough time to spend with my family and the kids. I don't know if any of you can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to continue on with that life. And I know for a fact that working 9 to 5 until I'm 65 is not going to cut it. Now, you do need the 9 to 5 to, as a for something to hold onto until you establish what you want to establish, be it business or be it whatever you want to do. But again, for me, the ultimate goal for all of this is to have that financial independence, and that way that you can retire early and actually enjoy life before you get old and frail. Life is too short, and it's hard for us to, I don't know who in the world decided that we needed to wait till 65 to retire. What is left after 65? That's if you are lucky enough to make it to 65. Huh? We are just here giving the man the money, giving money. You they work, you give money back. Work, give money back. Everybody wants their share. Me, I refuse. I don't know about you, me. I will refuse to work till 65. I will retire early so I can go travel to all these places. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand. I have all these places I want to go. So again, this is just a little bit of what what this is going to be about. So if this is something that you guys feel like, we should continue doing, like I said, I'm happy to share. If you have any questions, even if I can't find the answer for you, like I can't give you the answer instantly, I will find out for you. I have joy. My sister would tell you, like, she calls me the overshare. It's fine. I love to overshare. Anything I find out, if my close friends would tell you, anything I find out and I know it's going to be beneficial to somebody else, boom, I'm giving it. Like I would tell you anything and everything you need, to succeed. Because for me, at the end of the day, everybody have their destiny in life. And if what's meant for you is going to be for you, regardless if Anna tells you, if Anna don't tell you. And if you're fortunate to become millionaire, maybe you will think about me and dash me something small now. Who knows? Me, I've been sitting here trying to pay scratch off, waiting. In fact, how many of you played the lottery the last time when it was almost $1 billion? I tried. I played $20, and that's money I have lost. I should have invested it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So now, let's see. I want to. We will come. Sorry, yeah, I've just been talking. I'm not even reading through the comments, but I promise I'll go back through the comments, and if anybody has like any questions at all, I'll be like I'll be happy to help and answer it for you. Like I said, if you have anything private, you want to send me a message, like I said, I'm here to help 100%. And no judgment, no nothing. You will not catch me judging you. Like I said, everybody has their own problems in life. So I just want to help. So if you guys like have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions now, you feel free to ask. But next Saturday, I'll probably try to do this around this time because I think it works out for a lot of people, hopefully. But you guys can give me feedback. So one, I want feedback on how this video went. Be honest. Like I said, it will not hurt my feelings if I need to fix anything. Two, if you have stuff that you think that you feel that we should talk about in the financial realm, let me know. Even if I don't know about it, I have a whole week free time to, whenever I'm free, I can do research and find out information. But next week, I want us to work on our budget. So I'm going to take it like step by step. So next week, I want us to work on our budget. So everybody, your homework for this week is, if this is something that you feel, you want to keep on watching me and going with, and at least help yourself and your kids and your family, then this week, find time to go through your bank account. What I need you to do is, for those of you who use bank account, go in your account and see the amount of money you spend every week. Now, most of us think that $5 here, $10 there doesn't add up. But I want you to now go in and pay attention to your actual spending. So that way, by the time we come back next week, we would know, how much money we have, how much money we're making. Are we spending more than we're making? And then we can kind of balance our budget, pay for the things that are the necessities, like the home, the mortgage, the rent, the light bills, and the food. And then you look at all the extras and start to now find out what you need and what you don't need. And some people might be in a way more dire situations where you might catch yourself having to cut out some things that you thought you needed, Go look, and some of us have so many different weird subscriptions, monthly subscription that is directly debited out of our accounts that we don't even pay attention to. Like all of those things are there. So again, next week we'll go over the budgeting, and I'll find somewhere maybe to have a little blackboard out here and kind of show you guys like what my budget looks like and how I do it. And then the following week, we'll go through like our credit card and the savings and how to reduce our debt. Because I think for most of us, once we can get out of debt, I think that would help us a whole lot, because that's what basically what's drowning a whole lot of people. And for my Gambian people, the borrowing, why is it not, there is no cash and carry in Gambia? Because everybody, from what I heard, don't judge me, I'm just speaking from what I've heard, don't come for me. But everybody like borrow stuff, like, because one of my side hustle is sending stuff to Gambia and selling it. But for the most part, there is no cash and carry. Why is there no layaway in Gambia? So my Gambian people that are watching this stuff, you need to learn. I'll talk to you guys about doing layaway instead of borrowing money, borrowing products. Because me personally, I don't like to chase people for money. Me, I have the fear of owing people money. So you will never catch me owing you any money. But at the same time, especially people that have businesses in Gambia, they Cons. No, I mean, listen, I'm just saying, bor bahut, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm the type where this which I never do. Like I said, after even living here as a single person, no roommates, no nothing. Nobody will call you in America and said, Anna Corner Mahalis or Anna Lepna Mahalis. If I had to eat noodles in my apartment for a whole week, that's what I would do. But I have that fear, like the Madeirus. Like, I have that fear, like the person is watching me, like, no. So what we need to do is, for Gambians that are in Gambia, instead of borrowing, they said if you don't have the cash money to buy it that instant, you can't afford it. It's that simple. Point blank, end of story. So the people that are doing businesses in Gambia need to switch from giving them the stuff and then chasing them for money and start doing layaway. You come, you bring me 10%. You want this fabric? No problem. Give me 10%. You have 60 days to pay it. 60 days come, you don't pay. I keep your deposit. You don't finish. You pay off, you collect your property and you go. That way I don't have to come chase you for money and people getting attitude or the Facebook drama. Mungini level na mahalis fayud ma. Mungini abe suma peace bi. Why man ko gis online mungi hewi jambur so suma peace bi fayuma. So, but anyway, this is I've went way off topic at this point. I'm back to normal. But anyway, this basically completes what I have for you guys for today. So Yombe, like I said, I know you're into the whole like the insurance and stuff. So probably if you are interested, if you want to come on any day, to help out or to tell people what you have to offer, again, that's all part of like either a side hustle or something that you can actually make into a full-time job. So, but wifey, you're not easy tips, so. Hi, Jackie. And the tips are not hard now. It's just determination. Once we're determined, we can do it. And like I said, I'm doing this so you guys can hold me accountable. So at the end of the year, I will give you a report on how much, what I've done and what I've saved. That way we continue on with the trend. That way we can all live this life, man. Live happy lives and not have to worry and stress about money every day. Because half of us, finance is basically one of the main things that breaks marriages. One of the things that keep people, stressed every day. Every day you have to worry about who you're going to pay, which Peter you need to rob to pay which Paul. And I mean, there are ways for us to get out of it. So as long as we can set our minds to it, I promise you, man, we can do it. Look, go back and think like if you were like me, if you were making, let's say, minimum wage 10 years ago, and now you're making like 30 or 25, $30 an hour. Look at your lifestyle and see how it's changed and see what's been making you spend that much money? I mean, granted, we have family back home and we have to take care of people, which I will have a video about that because we are not about to be sitting here sponsoring. You give people fish and they will fish. So I'm all in for helping you start up something that you can continue on. But some of us have been sucked into sending people money back home every month, and it's not something that they should continue to do. So again, I'll have a video about that. And again, you guys just let me know if this is something that you guys feel like, it's gonna be worthwhile for you guys. I'm truly, truly happy to keep doing it. And if you don't like it too, it's okay. I'll go back to my corner. But from the looks of it, it looks like some people, some people are actually, liking it. So we'll go from there. So once in a while, as soon as I come on, we do this, we talk about it. And then throughout the week, if anybody have questions or things that you think that you need help with, I'm happy to help. And I was supposed to give this disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but I think I was so nervous then I kind of jumped a few disclaimers. I'm not a financial advisor because America, they be suing people. Anna said, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say it. I'm not a financial advisor. In fact, I don't even have a finance degree. Number 3, I hate math with a passion. I'm one of the ones that failed math in high school because I never liked it. If it's adding and subtracting, count me in, which in this case, that's all we are doing is adding the money so it can keep going on top. The moment you start getting into equations and this thing, count me out. So yes, I just want to let you guys know that I'm here to help and we're going to do this. And then you guys let me know if you have any questions. Let me look and see if anybody had questions so far before I get off this live video. But you guys, thank you though. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, I wasn't even sure that anybody was gonna tune in. I said I'm just gonna get on and start talking and see and see what happens. Oh my God. So Tukulor, please don't play it safe with your investment, man. Like I said, we'll talk about it. I was one of them, but from what I've just learned, like in the just 1 month, I'll give you a quick tip. Between me just putting a little bit of money in my stock between December, I think I started on December 28th. Between then and now, I've already gained about like 20% of my money back. So imagine if that money that you have is pretty much sitting in your savings account. Go and I will do the calculation next week. Calculate 0.01%. For 10 years and see how much money you've accumulated. The thing about stocks is you have to know the right ones to invest in and then go from there. You will never lose with stocks if you're investing in the right companies. And there's so many companies out there that are already well established that you can put your money in because if anything, they will continue to grow, like the Walmarts and the Starbuckses and some of the car companies that that US will never let those companies fail. So again, once I bring the whole stock market thing, I'll probably get Matar to see if he can come help me. But I will give you guys the little knowledge that I have on it, like the different websites, the different apps, and like there's so many things out there, man. Even stuff for your little change. When you swipe your card, it'll round it up, throw the change into it's an app. It throws the change in there and it's money. Like you don't even realize that money is going into investment. Like my friend Prosper was telling me that he was able to buy like 2 air tickets for his mom, just throwing $20 here and there and just letting his card round up his payments. So I mean, there's just so many things out there that we just don't know. And like I said, better late than never. We're here now. We're going to do it. So, do you guys have any more questions before I get off of this? Thank y'all. Oh my God. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you guys so much. Yummy. You are still trying to recruit me. Hey, madam. My life is very busy, but we will see. Like I said, I'm here for you guys. And please, one thing, we're not doing no drama, no negativity, no nonsensical nonsense. This is all going to be about love, sharing, helping, supporting each other, making our coins, and live a peaceful, happy, and fruitful life. That's what this is going to be about. If I see any foolishness on this channel, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, yeah. Oh my God. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Next Saturday, I'll come in and we'll talk about the budgeting and if time permits, then we will talk. We'll go into like the whole payments and all that stuff, and I'll help you guys with people. Some of the people that have stuff on your credit. Some of these things can be removed so easily. All you need to do is just dispute it. And if they don't respond back in 30 days, the credit company has an obligation to remove it from your credit report. So there's so many things out there that people can do. Again, we'll talk about that when the time comes. But anyway, thank you guys again so much. I truly appreciate it. And I didn't know how this was going to go, honestly, on this first video. I thought I was going to just bomb it and just ooh and ah, but the support that I'm receiving, you guys have been like super awesome. So I want to thank you guys again. And again, message me, let me know if you have any questions, concerns. Please send me feedback if you feel that there's anything that I need to fix or change, or if you have any suggestions as you feel like we want to talk about, like I said before, and I'll be happy to help. All right, y'all. So thank you guys again so much. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and peace and love. Please, take care of each other, be nice to each other, and give each other, well, air hugs nowadays. So air hugs to you guys, and love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Goodbye.